Let's do a little reset. So closing your eyes if that's helpful. And just kind of check in with yourself, check in with your body. Find the base of your spine. And let's imagine just cutting off that old grounding cord or root. Let it fall to the earth. And then start a new one for this new day, this new week. Attach yourself to the earth somehow. Plug yourself into today. You can put the date on the grounding cord to remember to just bring all of your awareness here, the present time. Letting the past release. And the future that is not formed. It's that nice downward flow of energy from your navel down. Just let your hips sink a little deeper, your legs and your feet connect with the earth. And from the navel up, feel a nice rise, like all the plants and trees outside. We have both within ourselves as well. Grounding, feeling anchored and secure, but also lifted in the light, open. And then align with your breath. And so find that softness of the belly. As you inhale, kind of inflate the belly, bring the new energy in, down to your whole body, receive it. Exhale, soften the belly back towards the spine to clear out the old. Maybe inhale to a count of 3 or 4 if you can. Pausing. Exhaling and clearing out the old all the way down to the bottom of the lungs. Maybe noticing any places in your body that could use a little more space or relaxation. Imagine breathing into those spaces. Power of the mind. Great. And then moving up into the heart today. The air element in the heart. See if we can lighten up the heart a little bit, just with your awareness. If you feel stagnant or stuck there at all, holding on to the weight of the world. Just give yourself permission to let some of it flow through. It doesn't mean we don't feel, we just don't need to hold it. Let it move like clouds. And then moving into the mind, let's give the mind a clean out as we begin the week. However you like to clean your space and your mind, and create your own space. Set a new intention for this new day, guiding you forward. Great. One more big full body breath. And then let's start to move. Let's start with our ankles today. Stretch out the legs after that sitting. So find staff pose. It's nice to kind of roll your legs inward a little bit to help them sit in the pelvis. Hands next to your hips. So you have that support. Let's give the shoulders a roll up and then back and down. So really strong in your back. Open in the front body. Great, and then reach through your heels, so active through the legs. Not locked in your knees, but just find that kind of space when you're using your quads and you're reaching through your heels. Just take a deep breath here. Notice how it feels just to sit grounded into the whole kind of back of your legs. Both sitting bones evenly grounded, tailbone grounded. Then inhale, feet go forward, exhale back. Let's just work those ankles, starting from the bottom, and we'll make our way up. Draw some circles, inhale forward, exhale as I pull back. I'm just gonna check in. Both directions. Good, and then zip the big toes a little closer together. Inhale, maybe make some space between all your toes. If you haven't done that in a while, it feels good, stretch them out. Exhale, soles of the feet come together towards each other. A little more, inhale, open. Exhale, close. It's nice to connect from your mind all the way down to those toes. Open those pathways. Good, shake that out. Into the knees. So keeping the posture tall, so use the core and the back. Inhale, extend through your heel. Exhale, flex in. These are pretty simple. They just go, hopefully, just straight forward, straight back. Strengthening the muscles that help support the movement. And keep it in that flexion as we hold on to the foot and the knee. So flex this foot, keep it active. Pivot on your sitting bone. Just warm up your hip. Hips are that water element, so imagine kind of letting things open and flow and thaw if it feels really rigid in there today. Draw some circles, explore the hip joint, warm it all up. Big circles, little circles, both directions. All right, let's do that warm up for the outer hip here. So shin bone in front of you, deep breath here. Take a deep breath, exhale to that first edge. Inhale, let it go a little bit. Exhale, hug in. One more time. And then we'll take a couple more breaths here. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep breathing into the outer hip. All connected into the, might feel it in the back. As you keep warming up, maybe the shin bone becomes more parallel to the ground. So just in your body, find your edge. One more big breath. Exhale, maybe a little more space. And then just release that, shake it out. Left side. All right, relax the shoulders, reset, inhale, extend. Exhale, flex in. And opening up, so flex the foot, check in on this left hip. It might feel very different. Just kind of work through what you're feeling on this side. Again, just imagine the, the energy flowing. Where things might feel stuck, let's imagine it opening up. Healthy circulation. Full range of motion. All right, let's go a little deeper. So line the shin bone out in front of you. Deep breath. Exhale, we find the first edge on this side. Again, inhale, let it go a bit. Exhale. One more time. And then take 3 more breaths here at that edge. Each exhale, maybe melting another layer. Just little micro layers here. And the shin become again parallel to the ground as you open up. Do not force. All right, and then just align it out again, out in front of you, shake it out. Let's cross our ankles and roll to tabletop. All right, enjoying our cat stretches for the day. Let's inhale. Tip from the pelvis, tailbone up, look up. Exhale, pushing down into the ground as you let your head go. Let's do more of those. Inhaling, find the strength of the back to look up. Exhaling, strong core to open the back. There might be one that's more open, a little easier. What's the side that needs a little more strength? Back to neutral, zip the legs a little closer together. Inhale here, exhale, just tip the hips to one side. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. So imagine your shin bones become, or the thigh bones becoming a little more diagonal in the stretch. Doesn't have to go very far, just a little bit. Think about the inner thighs pressing together. One more each side. And back to our tabletop. Take the right toes back. Let's get into a stretch now. Toes to the mat. Enjoy the stretch. From your hip all the way through your heel. And bending your elbows. Find the strength of the upper body. Inhale. Lift that right leg. Look up. So find the strength of your back. Exhale. Curl in. Strong core. And keep that going. Move with your breath. And then keeping the leg lifted for a moment, flex the foot, knee bent. We'll do some hip circles. Just watch your space around you. Roll through the hip. And then switch directions. You're drawing it with your knee, but letting the hip move freely. And then straight back. So we'll extend the leg through. And this is the balance one. So flex the leg, flex the foot, sorry. Strong glutes and quads. Opposite arm forward. Find your balance. Look down. Find the center. Breathe from that center, reaching forward and back evenly. One more breath. And then come back down. Let's let the hips move. Maybe draw some circles. Let it flow. All right, other side. So make sure you're not putting all your weight in your wrists. That's easy to do. So spread the fingers out wide and little bend in your elbows. All right, other side. Left toes back to the mat first. Stretch through. Movement with breath. Inhale. We lift. We look up. Great. Exhale. Straight in the center line. Keep that going. Going through our process. Inhale to extend up. Exhale, curl it and head towards your knee. Knee towards your head. Okay, keep the knee lifted and begin those hip circles. Maybe 4 in each direction. See where you can go. Again, foot stays flexed, knees bent. Do a few in each direction, see how it feels. Great, and then straight back. Gonna roll that upper leg bone inward, really squared in the pelvis, flex the foot, opposite arm forward. Breathe from your center. Use your triceps in the arm, and then glutes and quads in your leg. Reach, reach, reach. Great, and come down. Let's draw some hip circles again. Let that all just flow. Let it move. And then we'll meet in child's pose. Let's even that out. Bowing your tailbone straight down and your head down. Imagine the space between the crown of the head and the tailbone getting longer. Deep breath here. Exhale, just go a little deeper. Now let's go onto your belly, slide through the arms, hands into the shoulders, and then zip the tops of your feet down into the mat. The glutes can stay strong here. Let's inhale. It's a little baby cobra. So don't even use your hands. Use the back of your body to be strong. Exhale, neutral, head down. Couple more. So think about your lower body from the pelvis, legs, and feet pressing down. The more you press down, the more strength you have to rise up. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, you're gonna take 3 deep breaths in that cobra pose. Check the foundation, so really root the lower body, it's heavy, press down. Maybe we can lift a little more with the upper body strength. Zip those elbows in. One more breath. Exhale, head down. Inhale back to tabletop. And then exhale all the way back to child's pose. Get that counter pose for your spine, stretching now to the back. Balance it out. Deep breath in. Let it go. In this child's pose, can you reach the fingers out a little farther forward? So really long in the forearms. Let's actually drop to the forearms. So get this railroad track sort of forearms around the hands. Curl the toes. We're gonna exhale, lift up into downward facing puppy pose. Really great for upper body strength. Feels much different than fully extending your arms. So use those hands and the forearms and the elbows, press down. But hopefully have enough space to free your head. Belly strong. Another deep breath. And then back to child's pose and just let that rest, but feeling lots of strength at the back here. And then we'll try the downward facing dog, just noticing the difference when we fully extend the arms. So this time, just the hands, ground, and your toes, deep breath. Full exhale, lifts your hips up. And then just notice the difference. Fully extending the arms now. Again, shake out your head a little bit. And your neck get a little longer. Good circulation to your brain, your face, your jaw can soften. Let's be really strong here. Inhale to a high plank, so just unhinge from your hips. We're staying the same length. Exhale, roll back up, pressing the earth away from you. 2 more, nice and slow. So inhale, find your plank, be strong. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. 1 more, find that long line in your whole body, nice and open and strong through the spine. Exhale back. And take a slow walk to the top of the mat. Standing forward fold. Press down into the feet, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, belly strong, just melt your upper body down. 2 more, so ground the feet, come halfway up and really find your strength. And exhale, keep that length all the way down the front body. One more time, ground your feet, come halfway, let's pause here. Feel the crown of your head, pull forward, the tailbone goes back, belly really strong. And then just melt again. Keep your body nice and long. Release any tension. Maybe even massage your neck here. Tractioning the skull, away from the neck. Let it go. Great. Let's rise up slowly. We've been hanging a while, so slowly rise. Take your arms up when you're ready. Little back bend, so from the back of the heart, lift the heart. And exhale, bring it to your heart. Then just Tadasana, mountain pose. So check that both feet feel equally grounded. Let's actually lift all of your toes and ground through the base of your feet without gripping your toes. So trusting that kind of big toe side, pinky side, both sides of the heel, nice strong arch. And then lower each toe down, if you can, in its own time. And just kind of distribute how you stand within both feet. Great, inhale, rising up, big open sun breath. Let's exhale down the center line, Uttanasana, we're just here. Nice slow sun salutations. Inhale, left leg back into our big lunge. Let's do a big stretch here. Exhale, forward fold, straighten that front leg. 2 more, inhale into your lunge, sink down into your root, look up. Yep, exhale, forward fold. One more time, sinking into your hips. And then a big forward fold, let your head go. Back into your lunge, deep breath, exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees drop down, chest and chin lower slowly. Everything to the mat. Inhale, little cobra, good high or low cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Use the core, get long in your low back. Great, then look forward, we'll lunge on the other side. Inhale, left leg forward. Great, exhale, forward fold, just kind of straighten out on this side. 2 more, inhale, sink down. Exhale, pull that hip back. Back into your lunge, take a deep breath, we're going forward, so use the back foot to kind of press forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise from those ground feet, we rise up. Exhale, heart center. All right, a couple more, inhale, rising up. Exhale, forward fold, belly strong, let the back lengthen. Inhale, right leg back. Let's just do 1 lunge. Yep. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, lower down slowly. Inhale, little cobra, strong back, grounded lower body. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Look forward, inhale, right leg through, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, heart. Then stepping to the top of the mat. If you're not there, let's find Tadasana mountain pose. From the navel down, round each leg. Are you favoring one side or the other? Try to be balanced. From the navel up, a nice rise up, lifting. Great. We're gonna work with the legs, strengthening here. Let's inhale, arms rise. Exhale, take a little chair pose. So imaginary chair behind you. If it works, keep your arms lifted or straight out of your shoulders. Belly strong. Keep sinking down into your tailbone. Knees track right over your feet. Yep. Deep breath here. Utkatasana is a chair pose, very powerful pose, strong. Strengthen those legs. Exhale, forward fold, just to balance that out. Inhale, halfway lift, get longer. Exhale again, let go. Inhale, rise, sweeping up. Exhale to the heart. All right, drop the arms, find Tadasana, mountain pose again, reset, reground. And inhale, either the arms stay lifted or into shoulder level. Exhale, take your chair pose. Let's do this a few more times. Be strong in the belly, lengthen the tailbone down. Keep sitting a little deeper, strong in the quads. And exhale, folding over. Halfway lift, inhale, nice and strong in the back. Exhale, melting over. And rise, one more time, strong back as you rise up. Inhale. Exhale to your heart. Let's do that one more time. Strong in the arm, or strong in everything. It's a powerful pose. Ground those feet. One more time. Inhale. Use the exhale to traction your tailbone down. So the body is rising up. We bend into the chair pose, Utkatasana. Can you imagine that chair behind you? Sit a little deeper. As you keep lifting up, keep grounding your heels, I guess, more than your ankles, or more than your toes. Hinging into your ankles. Yep, deep breath in, nice and strong in those quads. And folding over, let go. Halfway lift one more time. And a big exhale, melt. Nice. Let's take your left leg back into that big lunge. And now let's come up into warrior two. Do lots of kind of open hip poses this month. Getting into the hips. So warrior two. Front foot nice and straight forward. Knee tracks right over it. Back leg straight and strong. And inhale, straighten out, get tall. And exhale, let's stay wide open. Back into warrior two. Check your arms, are they in that same plane? Couple more, inhale. Exhale. Let's hold this one, nice strong warrior two. If you're just in a two, straighten out the spine, really ground the tailbone. Let's actually flip the palms open. Squeeze the shoulder blades in back to open up maybe a little more in the front body. Sink a little deeper into that front lunge. And then just take a look. Can you see your big toe out in front of you? That's where you want the knee to track. And then scoop forward, reverse warrior. Take a few breaths here. Sinking a little deeper, opening up all around the heart, into your hips. Coming back into warrior two, and then let's straighten out the front leg. Flip the palms so they're straight forward, just like the front of your body. Inhale, extend straight forward, and then come down, Trikonasana. Let's work a triangle pose. So starting with the foundation always, how are your feet? Can you feel both helping you ground? Moving into your hips, use the back leg glutes to keep opening. front of that hip. Into the heart, is an open all around. Into the neck feels open, even in this angle. Long lines in the body. Take a few breaths. Great, then look down, exhale. Inhale, use the top arm to sweep up, reverse triangle. So feet stay strong. Sweeping up that top arm. And then come back to center. One more warrior two. Long straight line in the back leg. Great, one more breath. And then straighten the front leg, release the arms. Let's just pivot. Do that series on the other side. Warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. So we go through the same poses on different days and just see how they feel every time we practice. Setting it up, feel strong. Let's inhale, extend. Exhale, back open. Breathe through it. Couple more. Stay in that nice open space, be strong. Again, scan your body from the feet all the way up. Maybe flip the palms open. One more breath. Feel your strength. And scoot forward, inhale, sweep up, reverse your warrior. Can you soften the back shoulder? Coming back up, let's straighten the front leg. Extend forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. And scanning the foundation first. How are those feet? They both feel grounded. Can we engage the quads a little more? Let the hamstrings lengthen. How does the spine feel? Is it long, open? Then look down, exhale. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Sweeping up. Soften that back shoulder. Great, one more breath. Coming back, finish it off with that strong warrior two one more time. See how the hips feel now. Great, straighten the front leg, let those arms go. Let's balance that out. So pivot so both feet are parallel to those long edges. Let's inhale, right up the front body. Exhale, take a slow bow forward and down. Hands to blocks or the floor, wherever you land, or the legs. Inhale, flat back, so getting long. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back and pull the upper body down. Can you release your head a little bit more? Tuck that chin in towards your chest. Great. Then back to a flat back. Let's add a twist today. So left hand under the heart, right hand to the sacrum. So stabilize the pelvis. Let's twist from the heart. Inhale to the right. Right arm goes to the sky or stays on your back. And take some deep breaths. Again, you can be hand to the block or wherever you touch, but it should be right out in front of you. Straight forward. Yep, so stabilize both feet and the pelvis, twisting a little more from your rib cage. That's where the rotation happens. Unwind and switch. So switch hands, left hand to the sacrum, check in. Maybe take just a breath to get long in your spine first, and then begin to twist around it. And try not to swivel in the pelvis, the sacrum. We're just twisting in the heart. Right up our left arm to the sky or not. Keep it on your back maybe. Deep belly breaths into this twist. And unwind. And let's just walk our hands forward. I might go off the video screen, no big deal. Walk your hands forward like a wide angle downward facing dog. Long through the spine, into those hips. Great. And then hands back underneath your shoulders. Then arms straight out wide, big wings strong as you rise back up. All right, hands to heart. And then kind of pivot in or take a big step in. Finding Tadasana once again. So mountain pose, maybe feeling a little more open in your body. Lots of movement. Let's practice our balance as always. So I'm at my parents' house. This beautiful picture of the aspen trees behind us from Colorado. Let's become a tree. Vrikshasana. Shift to, let's do right leg first as your trunk. Touch a wall if you'd like. And then just work with the left hip for a second. So we're stable in the center. We are moving the left hip. And then place the foot above or below your knee or kickstand at the earth. Strong in the glutes and quads of the standing leg. These are muscles here to support you. Center. And just picture and feel your roots in the earth. So then you can grow taller, feeling anchored and strong, centered, reaching up. Feel the balance. Couple more breaths, ground a little deeper. Maybe ungrip your toes, trust the whole base of your foot. You reach up a little higher, through the spine, through the arms. And then come down slowly if you can. Let go. Kind of shake it out. All right, back to center. Mat sliding around. Other side, so left leg is your trunk. Use the glutes and quads, really activate them, and then move the other hip. Just kind of checking in again. We did these on hands and knees. How does it feel to move the hip here? Again, place the foot above or below your knee. The big muscle belly of the thigh is good. Calf or even kickstand. Doesn't have to go up higher. Find center. Again, feel the foundation first from your navel down. Can you sink your roots deeper? Feeling held. And then you rise up, get all that sunshine, soak it up. Focus, breath. Wherever you are, take another breath. Come down slowly. Release that. And just let it go. Shake it out. All right. Do a little time check. Okay. Back to, actually, I'm going to stay here. Let's come down through a squat, Malasana, garland pose, however you can go. So you can always squat down to a block. Release some tension out of your low back. Get those hips a little more open. Great. And let's use all this warmth in the tissues. Let's go right into our bound angle butterfly. Getting to the earth again. Reground. How's the left side and the right side? Where's the tailbone? Be grounded. Inhale, knees rise. Be strong in those inner hips. Exhale, let things open. Take a few more, get a little movement, and then we'll hold and go a little deeper. So stay in that open position. Again, it's really about the strength. Use the outer hips, be strong there. So the inner feels safe to open a little more. Staying tall or bend your elbows, pull the upper body into that forward fold. Again, hips are the water element. Can they just open if they're feeling stuck still? And then come back up. Keep your left foot where it is. Let's extend the right leg long. So keeping your pelvis balanced, even though we're doing this asymmetrical work, hands on either side of your long leg. You can always use blocks too. We'll inhale, twist from the rib cage, aligning the front of the body to that leg, long leg, as you take a little forward fold. And keep pressing the other leg down. That bent knee is trying to press down to anchor you as you keep twisting. A few more breaths, looking down eventually. Neck is long. One more breath, feeling that twist and the forward fold. Big exhale. Rising up. Unwinding. Let's do our tripod. So this is a nice active pose for that arm. So ground the left hand, will come up. And then come back down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale down. And we'll stay. Hold and breathe. And down. And we'll switch legs. So bring the right in, left goes long. Reset. So again, evenly balancing your pelvis. Root down the right and left sides. And then twist from the rib cage. Inhaling, exhale, begin that forward fold. One more breath, twisting from the rib cage. Exhale, melts a little deeper. One up. Open up. Ground the right hand. Go into our tripod on this side. So first one, deep breath. Exhale down. Just give yourself a few more chances to try it. And this one we hold, so come on up. So the long leg is straight and strong, so use the glutes and quads, just like you would standing. And then down. All right, both legs get to extend, just like we did standing. In our wide angle, standing forward fold, we're gonna do the same thing seated. Flex the feet like you would be standing. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, one more little forward fold right through center. Engage the quads here. Reach through the heels. One more big breath. And walk yourself up. All right, let's bring legs together and make our way down onto your back. So core strong, let's roll down your back. Bring your knees in when you get there. Inhale, move the shins away. Exhale, hug the knees in. So some pelvic tilts. Decompress anything left there. Loosen it up. Feet to the floor. Figure four. Let's do one more for the hips. Right ankle to your left thigh. That might be enough. Or weave the arms through, hug in. Soften into that right hip. Let's soften your shoulders. Keep the front body open. It's often we're kind of gripping here. Relax. Breathe. And then ground your bottom foot, just walking a little wide. Keep the top foot where it is. Sway the knees over to the right, left arm back. So get this nice big stretch down your left side. Make a little more space here. Release that. Let's take everything back to center. Actually, walk the feet wide and just let them move a little, let the knees move. Windshield wiper. All right, recenter. Left goes on top, figure four, flex the foot. Weave those arms through. And relax the shoulders. Great, bottom foot lands again. Oops. Walk the foot wide and just kind of sway. Open things up. Or take the right arm back. It really does feel good. Stretch the arm back as the hip flexors that right side, get a little more space. Great. And let that go. Again, release both feet down, walk them wide, and then open up the arms, windshield wipers, freedom to move. All right, we'll do one more here, different angle. We were seated earlier in the butterfly, the bound angle, but bring your feet together, butterfly the knees open here, and let the back of your pelvis melt into the earth. So really level in the pelvis, sacrum is grounded. But feel kind of a weight in your knees to help open up your hips. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Great. Then slowly bring the knees back together, then into the pelvis, and then do a couple more of those little pelvic tilts. Inhale, shins out. Exhale, shins come in. And then you're kind of check in with yourself. If there's any last movement that would feel good before Shavasana, go for it. Or if you're ready to just let everything kind of settle for a moment, make that transition. So take your time. A few minutes before we close. Or maybe today you want to do more restorative, like a legs up the wall for your final pose. That's great. Happy baby, all those fun things. And let's just take a few moments in the pose that you have chosen. Find your root once again, always finding the earth first. The more you let go, maybe the more open you can feel your shoulders, your hips, your heart, the mind. Take a few moments to let everything just settle. A few rare moments of stillness and quiet. Creating your own inner landscape in this turbulent world. Find the peace. Let's take another nice cleansing breath for the day. And then create a beautiful golden sun above you. Maybe you can even see it through your window. But make that sun filled with your energy. Reclaim the energy you give out to the world. Refill the sun and fill yourself from the crown of your head through your whole body, feeling whole and complete, healthy, balanced, filled with you. And then do that again. One more beautiful golden sun with something you'd like to welcome into your day. Maybe more gratitude, joy, love, peace, trust, ease. Let that sun expand. And then pop the energy, drop it into the crown of your head and just receive it. What does that vibration feel like? Creating, again, your inner landscape in the world that is out of our control. What we can control is within us. And then as we re-enter the day, just hold on to that peace, that clarity, whatever you brought in. Seal yourself into a protective bubble of energy that is yours. Give it a color for the day, a little boundary between you and the world. See what feels good today. Close the practice in a seat. Just take your time, make your transition slowly. Maybe stay where you are if that feels good. Seal it up with an Om and 3 Shanti, sending peace from this practice outward. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for being a part of this practice. Have a beautiful day.